Warning, you are now entering the madhouse, where butt sex, cursing, racial comments, and sexual content are known. If you are prepared for the insanity and joy, don't forget to subscribe for more dumb fuckery.
Welcome to the place for your in the channel. I'm your host, Toby Rape, and we are back for first time in a while and for a vlog. And holy shit, I got blonde hair now. Yeah, I may or may not have dyed my hair a little bit. I've had my hair multiple colors in the past, and I just needed kind of a change, so I decided to do this, and I really like it, and I hope you really like it. But there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about today. It's kind of a longer video, probably. It's been a while since I've vlogged. There's a lot of updates, a lot of things I really want to talk about, a lot of things going on in my life, in the community of YouTube, and things like that that I think we should address. And the first thing I want to address is the drama as of late with the Toby Turner rape allegations. Now, as far as the allegations go, as far as it goes right now, there is no, 100% proof that he did or did not do it. But, reading the account, knowing who put out the account, which is April F., which I'm a huge fan of myself, and I don't know, something not felt right for a long time with Toby, and it doesn't surprise me. As far as, watching all these videos of that women have put out about him and all these things. I know I'm a little late to talk about this, but I'm talking about it anyway. I feel like I have to talk about it. From a fan's perspective, I've been a big fan of Toby for many years. I mean, I started watching him back like 4 years ago, something like that, when the literal trailer for Assassin's Creed Revelations came out, I believe. And been a huge fan ever since then. He's a big part of my life, big part of why I started YouTube. But as far as seeing, I stopped watching him for certain reasons that I won't really go into a lot of detail on. But seeing the way other women have talked about him, seeing how people have said that he treats women, and can't keep he's not a monogamous person. He can't keep a proper relationship. And then seeing who the account came from, the rape allegation anyway. I personally believe that he did do it. But that's that's my personal opinion. Is there proof? Absolutely not. But I don't think April F. Is the kind of person to lie about something like that. But then you never know. But who am I to say yay or nay? I'm just a lonely YouTuber. But a big thing was, a lot of people brought up his drug use, his drink, alcoholism, abuse of women relationships, going from one relationship to the other, big sexual deviant, whatever you want to say. I do believe all those things are true, considering there's more than one person talking about those things. So as far as that goes, that's a big thing. But that's kind of I just wanted to touch on the subject. I don't want to go into super big detail. I thought about doing a video going into super detail and kind of say my point on it, but I think just this short point is good enough. But anyway, let's continue on. So another big thing was Prince passed away. Rest in peace to that guy. Anything I have to say about that? I'm not a huge fan of Prince. I know quite a few of his songs. Purple Rain and all that stuff. I was, was a big thing for me a while back. But I'm not a huge fan of him. I'm a fan of what he did and what he stood for. He was the kind of artist who was out there. He was open. He was very much about himself and everybody else, and kind of individuality and stuff like this. And I think that opens the door for a lot of people to do what they want to do. For a lot of people to artists especially, to be who they are on the to the whole world. And I think that's a really special thing that not a lot of people have. Another person who passed away was China from the WWE. I think that's what her name is, right? The woman from that's China, right? Was that her? I think that was her. Anyway, from the WWE. When I was a big fan of WWE, she was in it. I didn't remember her until I started, looking up the old videos and stuff of when she was in the WWE, and it brought back a lot of memories that when I used to watch that, coming home every day and watching Rey Mysterio and stuff like that. So, that was a really big, it was cool to look back on that, and I think she'll be missed by a lot of different people for different reasons. But anyway, that's going back. Okay, and back to the YouTube thing. Another reason why I believe April F. The whole reason I got into YouTube, 2.5 odd years ago, or more than that, it's coming up on 3 years now. I saw the success that April F. People like Toby Turner, April F., Markiplier, who else? There were some other female YouTubers that I started watching at that time. that I was a huge fan of. LD Shadow Lady, people like that, seeing the success they had in the gaming community, the vlogging community, and in general on YouTube really pushed me, and especially watching April F and LD Shadow Lady. And I don't know why the females were such a bigger inspiration, and really seeing April's one of my favorites of all time, purely because seeing her success in the gaming industry and in YouTube, and kind of seeing how much she's grown with it, and being a fan for so long and stuff like that is a really huge deal to me. I'm very thankful to her. Seeing that made me want to make a YouTube channel, and I did, and I'm glad I did it to this day. And I will always give her and Anna Lickety, that's the other one, big props, just because for me personally, those were the two big inspirations that pushed me into making videos, into getting into YouTube, and I'm very thankful for that. As of, the YouTube channels I started out watching was Markiplier and Tobuscus and Epic Rap Battles History. Those were like my main three for a long time, and they still are. This is with the exception of Toby now. Seeing all these new things kind of makes you see him in a different light, and it just kind of disgusts me to watch his videos. So that's as far as we're going to go into detail on that. Let's talk about series on the channel as it stands right now. We have Quantum Break, Assassin's Creed, Need for Speed, Far Cry Primal, going as our main games, kind of the single player stuff. Quantum Break it's not a super long series. I think there's less than 20 episodes. Assassin's Creed has, I think, 2 more episodes to go up on the channel within the next week or so. And then reviews will go up on that. Need for Speed, I think I only have like maybe 3 or 4 videos of that as well to put up. Far Cry Primal, I'm into the game quite a bit, but I'm not close to the end, I don't think yet. I haven't finished it and have the content or anything. I know it's like a 30-hour game or something like that, so it's going to take a while for me to do that. It's going to be a series that's going to keep going for a little bit, and it's going to be one of the longer series on my channel, probably the longest series on my channel as it stands right now. Squadcraft, the big deal. Squadcraft is up on the channel. As it stands right now, the people who have been playing mainly: Wes, Spanky, Charlie a little bit, Unicorns Galore, Drunk, Golden, and Noja sometimes. That's going to continue. There's a lot more of our friends that are going to start playing with us soon, from back in the old days when we used to play Crudiverse a year ago. So that's going to be cool. It's going to be cool to kind of get back into that group again and kind of get all of us together again. That was the whole point of the server. I've explained it in a couple videos, but I'll explain it again. When Crudiverse shut down, we had a pretty large group of friends back then. We used to always get on and play together and stay on for hours and hours and hours on the Crudiverse server. And whenever it broke down, we all kind of went our separate ways. Some of us, the majority of us, stayed playing together. We're all still friends. We all talk to each other on a regular basis, things like that. But we don't play together on a regular basis. And the whole point of this server that I personally funded was to get everybody back together in one place and kind of get this ball rolling. And then a lot of us are small YouTubers. Myself, Noja, Drunk's going to be starting eventually. Wes has his 2 YouTube channels. Golden has his YouTube channel. Charlie has his YouTube channel. Spanky has his YouTube channel. Noja, did I say Noja? I feel like I already said Noja. So it's like it's cool to get that kind of thing. So it's like, it's also a YouTube series for us, but at the same time it's more for the friendship and the kind of bonding and the coursing. And we have a bunch of, I personally anyway, and I know Golden does, have a bunch of cool ideas for the server that we want to make come through in the end, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool games and stuff we have in mind, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm excited for where that series is going. We're in the very beginning of the series as it stands right now. It's gonna grow. It's gonna be a big series. It's gonna be fun. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Shell Shock Live and Rocket League are another 2 series that have started up. Rocket League's gonna keep going little by little. Right now it's just me and Spanky playing it because there were some lag issues with some of our other friends. We're trying to get that stuff fixed out, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with that game. It's a lot of fun. I hope to play it with with a big group of our friends. Shell Shock Live as well. It's very fun. It's a very cool game. I really want to see how far I can get with it, and I want to be, you know, top of the world. I think I'm like top 16,000 in the world right now from what I was on the other day. I think that was pretty cool. I want to get like top 100 in the world would be really nice for me. I don't think I'll ever do it, but you know, maybe I'm gonna try getting that way. We'll see what happens. What is it? What is that other series? CS:GO might be a thing. It might not be a thing. We shall see. I do have it. I have yet to play it. I know me and Golden were talking about playing, maybe doing a series on that. But that's definitely might be a thing in the future. Maybe it may not be. We shall see. The UHC, as far as that goes, I do want to continue the series. I haven't played UHC in a couple weeks ever since the Squadcraft server came out. Haven't really played any much multiplayer stuff as far as that goes. I think I'm going to wait until they 100% just decide to go to 1.9 or they fix the bugs and stuff on it that they've been having, and then get back into it. But the UHC will return. I don't know when, but it's going to come back. That's one of the series that I enjoy. I enjoy recording. I enjoy playing. It's just a lot of fun. Our commentary is always good on it. You know, it's a very cohesive relationship between the people who I've played with in there, and I think it's a lot of fun, and I'm excited to do that. I do want to do more horror maps. I do want to do more adventure maps and stuff like that in Minecraft. Minecraft's going to be a big thing. There's a lot more stuff coming in from Minecraft that I'm really excited about, and I'm excited for you guys to see. I'm excited for me to play, and so I do have more series coming in. The single player stuff's always going to continue. So let's get into that. As it was standing, I wanted to have Need for Speed was obviously towards the end of the series was the kind of the first video, because I want to start doing 2 a day. So being that it was like that, I really like having the option of having 2 a day. One main video, which usually it could be a longer, you know, 30-minute or so single player video. It could be, you know, a longer multiplayer video with the UHC or something like that. I want to kind of continue that cohesiveness. I do like having, you know, like the smaller series, like the Shell Shocks and the UHCs and stuff being the. I should say UHC is both series. I'm an idiot. UHC being like the first kind of little minor video, and the major video, the big video, would be up on that particular day, which makes it cool. I'm trying to keep the 2 upload schedule going. Will it continue? Who the fuck knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet. It's going to continue for now, but I do have plans for it. So the big plan of mine is to do this. I've talked about it in the past. My top 5 games of all time. You know, I actually changed it recently, so it goes from number 1 down. It would go Assassin's Creed 2. What was it? Assassin's Creed 2. I think it was Far Cry 3, GTA San Andreas, Gears of War, and I think I had something else on 5, but I put Assassin's Creed Brotherhood's the only one that can pop into my head because I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I want to play all of those games on my channel in no particular order as the minor series and thing, but they're probably going to be about 30-minute episodes. Sorry if that sounded because it's a microphone. They're probably going to be about 30-minute episodes, maybe they'll be 20. I don't know. I think some of the longer games are going to have to be longer episodes, 35 to 40 minutes maybe, because like GTA San Andreas, the story alone is like 30 hours. I put so much hours into that game already. I've beaten that story probably 10 times since that game came out. I love playing it. I actually just started playing another one, getting back into it, seeing Jehovah's Witness play it on his channel. It's a really awesome series, and I just really wanted to play it. But yeah, so that one is a long game. I know Far Cry 3 is, I think, just as long, or if not, I'm pretty sure it's longer. Same thing with both of the Assassin's Creed games. The thing about the Assassin's Creed games too is one comes after the other, so it would be kind of a crime to do one before the other. Or, you know, so I kind of want to do. Maybe I'll do a whole separate series of Assassin's Creed games, but I think that's going to be a thing. But I do want to play my top 5 games of all time on the channel. Gears of War. The remake of it was Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Me and Charlie started playing that, and we never finished it because we had some issues with the recording software and audio issues and stuff like that. So we just kind of killed the series. But I do want to make that return. I want that to return, and this is a call out to Charlie or Spanky, whichever one of you or both of you want to play through that game with me. You're more than welcome to come along for the ride. But I am going to go back and play that and restart the series and take down the videos on my channel, which I actually got to go do. Maybe I'll leave them up. Who the fuck knows? why are there 2 videos of this on your channel? Fucking no, don't you fucking ask me stupid fucking questions right now, you fucking idiot. Fucking screws. But yeah, so that's gonna be the thing. Another thing we can talk about, my face cam. This face. Yep. Handsome face. Anyway, the face cam thing. As far as the face cam thing goes, maybe it'll get to the point where I do it in every video that I play, every video I record. But for now, it's going to be kind of with the more stuff that I do make hand gestures and I have time to do. So, you know, like Cards Against Humanity was a big one to do it with. Minecraft was a big one, you know, these kind of story-oriented games and stuff like that. Right now, as it stands, I'm actually going to be getting a new face cam probably. I do like the one I'm using, but I want a higher quality one, as well as a recording camera like this one that I'm using right now. Which I just realized the level's probably like above my head. Who knows? For all I know, this video is fucking just me bullshitting the entire time. Yeah, but that's the whole deal with the face cam thing. I don't want to do it with every game. I just kind of want to do it with the games where my facial reactions would be kind of adding onto it, but not taking away from it, not distracting from the gameplay itself. I don't want to have it on everything. Or maybe I do. I don't know. It was just kind of. It's kind of an experiment to see what videos it goes good with, what I can do good with. So that's gonna be kind of, bear with me if some of it's cringeworthy and stuff like that. Minecraft tutorials. I'm gonna start back up again soon. I have like a whole list of things that I want to make into tutorials, but the thing is, I was doing it in survival world, which I just need to do it in the creative world, and so I finally went and did the creative world, so I can do these. But at the same time, it's going to be my survival world too. So that's going to be something coming back. I'm going to update 1 or 2 of the older ones, as well as bring in a bunch of new stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be coming out from that. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know exactly when it's going to do it, but it is going to happen. So that's going to be fun. My second channel. As far as the second channel goes, I do have a second channel now, for those of you who don't know, which I think is all of you. Second channel is like the IRL channel, more for vlogging, more for the, you know, reviews and skip videos and stuff that I want to get back into doing, that kind of stuff. And the whole plan with that channel was to have like a video a week, 1 video per week, maybe, and then kind of slowly build it up until I can work the schedule out. Thing is, I've been so busy with everything that's been going on and kind of lost with stuff, and kind of, I don't know, there's been a lot going on, so I haven't had time to really keep up with that or do anything. I think I only have 1 video, or maybe 2, I don't even fucking know. But plans for it as it stands, I do have videos that I'm going to record this week. The game reviews that are coming out, because Need for Speed and Assassin's Creed Syndicate are about to end. I'm actually going to do 2 full on in-depth reviews about those games on that channel, which I really need to do the Assassin's Creed one, considering there's only 2 episodes this time next week. The last episode should be up. Oh god, excuse me. Also going to do album reviews on the Red Foo album, which is the guy from LMFAO. His album, I think, is Party Rock Mansion. And Panic at the Disco's Death of a Bachelor album, which are 2 fairly new albums. They've been out for like a month now, so I think it's kind of good timing. I don't want to do it like when it comes out and then do a review right away. Like, I want to kind of let it sit and like fester in my ear holes, if you know what I mean. And yeah, but that's pretty much the gist of it. You know, as far as the second channel stuff goes, the whole reason I did it was because my original YouTube channel, I think, got like just over 100 subs. It was a vlogging and skit channel. It's nothing big, but I know that all sounds kind of made up, because it probably is. Let's be honest. I'm just fucking with you. No, but so that stuff came out, and you know, that was the whole point, was kind of do vlogging and slowly go into gaming and stuff in the future. And then I just kind of got sick of doing it, so I just completely wiped the channel, erased it from memory, and forgot the passwords and whatever, and changed the name of it so that I couldn't find it, because I've long since forgot. It's been a while. It's been well over going on 2 years now since I fucking even thought about that channel really, like, in depth. But so that's why that wasn't there. And that, you know, the whole reason I started, like I said, was seeing the success that, especially the 2 main people that like really pushed me and really kind of not that I know them personally or anything, but that really kind of made me want to do it was April F and Alot. You know, big shout outs to them. You know, they're I'm a huge fan. I hope to be at the level one day in YouTube where I can reach out and work with those people, as well as other YouTubers that I'm a big fan of. But those two in general, seeing the success they had, seeing the ease at which they kind of made it look, which it's not easy at all for anybody who thinks it is. So fuck you if you think it is. But seeing all that, you know, kind of seeing how they're still small YouTubers, but they're still enjoying what they do and still going with it, and would still be going with it whether or not they're getting paid or whatever. I think that was a really big kind of turning point that kind of drew me into it, and I think that's the problem that I've been having. I kind of felt lost recently with YouTube, just for a little bit. It's been like a week or two that I kind of felt like this, and I used to always say that, you know, the whole reason I'm here is to make a living someday, to have a career, and to do what I love. The thing is, it doesn't matter to me at this point. If I ever get paid for this, I'm okay with never getting paid for it. The thing about it is I think I've said it in the past, but a real artist does his art whether he's getting paid or not. He's going to do it because he loves what he does. And that's kind of the point that I want to be at, and that's the point I am at right now. I mean, I have a good paying job. I make a good living. I don't have problems with bills. I don't have things like that. And I can come home and do this how I want to, when I want to, on my schedule, and still have fun with it and still love what I do. And I think that is what makes the very big difference in what I do. And that's what makes a difference for me, and I think that's what a lot of YouTubers like April F and Analyticity and LD Shadow Lady and Markiplier and PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and all these other people do. They don't really. Some of them do it for money. Absolutely. PewDiePie's a fucking millionaire. Still dresses like a fucking hobo, but he's a fucking millionaire. We all know it. But a lot of these big YouTubers, they've already made their money and they have their investments and stuff, and they're still making the videos. You know why? Because they love what they do. And that's what makes the difference. And I think that's what makes the difference in YouTube in general. And it kind of hurts. There's been a lot of YouTube drama going around lately, especially like with the Toby Turner thing, and then PewDiePie and KSI getting into a little bit of a beef and all this other stuff going on. And so it's like, you know, it's weird how it's kind of going into. I know Markiplier kind of touched on it in a video talking about, you know, how the YouTube game's changing. Everybody wants money, 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 and everybody's making the same kind of videos and the same kind of things, and that's a big disappointment. But that's the nature of the beast. That's what people are into right now. That's what they're gonna do. I mean, for God's sakes, I just fucking made a video right now. I'm recording it right now, talking about this stupid shit, which I didn't even think I was gonna talk about in the video. But anyway, looking back on my, you know, almost 3 years of being in the YouTube community, being part of it, you know, my channel's going from the point of it's doing a complete 360. Now I'm going from gaming slowly into the skit stuff and have it both exist cohesively. So I think that's going to be cool. I do have a bunch of ideas for the gaming channel, have a bunch of ideas for the IRL channel, and a bunch of crossovers that can do it, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of places I'm going, there's a lot of things I want to do, there's a lot of things I'm going to do. More so in recent days, it's become more of, instead of wanting, I do it. It doesn't matter what it is. And I think that's a big deal. It's a big deal for me. But as far as all that goes, YouTube's not stopping anytime soon. I'll tell you that much. There might be a slow in videos here and there. Speaking of a slow in videos, in about a month or so, there'll be more details of that when it comes out. There's going to be like a kind of gap where it's not like real recent videos, not a lot of multiplayer stuff. Because the multiplayer stuff, you guys got to realize, with the exception of a few videos, most of that stuff is like recorded and up the next day. But like the single player stuff, a lot of that is pre-recorded. Though I sit down, you know, for like 3 hours, record, you know, what is that, 6 videos, and those slowly go up. And as you know, I'm getting towards, you know, 1 or 2 videos left, I'll record another 6 videos. Or sometimes if it's a game like Quantum Break where I'm really into it, and I'm really excited, and I really want to play it, I will play it from beginning to end. don't stop. Sit down one playthrough and beat the entire game and just have it up and ready to go. And then there's games like Need for Speed where I'll go play a couple, leave for a couple months, come back, leave, come back, leave, come back, leave. And that's another thing. The Witcher, that game is like hundreds of hours of gameplay to beat the whole freaking thing, like the proper way. Like the main story, I think, is like almost 50 hours or some bullshit, like just to get the levels and stuff. So it's like that game will be coming back, but I need to have like a break in single player games, so I have only that would be my focus to record and play with, and so it might return, it might not. I would guarantee you it will return. Actually, I really do enjoy that game. I want to finish it, and I want to finish it with you guys, and that would be in the future. But one more touching back on the Toby Turner thing. I was deeply hurt by it, being that he was the first person I subscribed to. He was the first gamer that I saw making money on YouTube. He was the first person to introduce me to the gaming industry on YouTube and seeing that you can get paid to get to, he's a huge, there's these people in my life, in my head, that are like heroes to me, some of it's family, some of it's artists, stuff like that, actors, Nicolas Cage is one of them, Eminem's a big one, Tupac's a big one, Rascal Flatts are a big one, Trace Adkins is a big one. Adam Levine's a big one. Toby was a big one. Markiplier's a big one. iJustine's a big one. April F is a really big one. Like Eminem is a really big one. Like they, I put them on the same level in my head because they bring me balance, I guess you could say. And then, hearing somebody as big as Toby was in my own head, all these allegations of rape, which I do, like I said, I do believe it. All these things, showing how bad of a person he is to women, and he's not a real respectful person, and it really hurts in the inside because one, he puts on such a different facade for his fans, and I don't think that's really proper. Like the way you guys see me on here, that's exactly the way I am in real life. Like, do I tell women all the time that I'm gonna put it in their buttholes? Absolutely. That's who I am. That's what I do. There's no barrier, anything. There's very few things that YouTube doesn't know, and very few questions that I won't answer for people who ask me. I'm a very open person in that way, and I think a lot of people pretend to be that way. A lot of people say they're that way. A lot of people don't pretend to be that way and don't want to be that way. And so there's all these different scenarios, but for me personally, the man was a hero to me. Now he's nothing. I have nothing but, hatred towards him. Do I hope that he, someday changes and comes out and just admits it and says sorry and all these things? Absolutely. Is it going to happen? Absolutely not. I think this is going to be a bigger story someday. Somebody else is going to come out with 100% proof that he did rape somebody, and everybody's going to say, oh my God, what the fuck happened? I don't think it's right that people attack April and other women that have come out and said things, because one, rape and abuse and stuff like that is the most underreported crime for that very reason. We don't believe these people. We make it hard for them to come out and say things like this, and I think that's like a serial killer killing somebody and making it look like a natural cause. Does it mean that he didn't do something bad? No, he's still a serial killer. Does it mean that we look down on him because there's not 100% proof that he did it? Yes, because there's still, even if there's not 100% proof that he did it, but we know he did it, does it still make him a criminal? Yes. So just because there's not 100% proof that Toby did this, does it still make him a criminal? I don't know. It's kind of hard to compare those two, obviously, but I've already talked too much about this. It just gets me really frustrated. I don't think we should be attacking April in the way we are. I don't think we should be attacking Toby in the way we are. Everybody in this needs to take a step back, listen to all the different stories that are coming out of this, all the different people, come up with our own opinions about it instead of having this mob mentality that everybody has. Yeah, I'm 100% for this person. Yeah, I'm 100% for this person. I still have doubts about Toby. Not really, actually. I'm pretty solid that he's a fucking horrible person on the inside, and sorry about that. Oh, and one more thing I do want to say about that whole situation is his biggest defender is his mother on Facebook. Let me tell you one thing about that, and I have a huge problem with it because of this very reason. Let me explain. I'm a prison guard, for those of you who don't know. I've worked with the worst of the worst. Murderers, rapists, child molesters, and then all the way down to drug dealers and illegal immigrants, stuff like that. I've seen a guy who killed 27 people, confirmed. He even admitted it. His mother would come to visit him every week. She would call him. She would put money on his books on the inside. She 100% supported him and still believed that he did not do it, even though he blatantly told her that he did. She still believed that he was a good person. And you know how many times I see that with other people in that same situation? 9 times out of 10, a person's parent will defend their child to the bitter end, no matter what they did. So, to take somebody like that's word over it, you can't. I don't take it. I don't think it should be taken like that. But that's all I have to say about that. No need to attack anybody. But anyway, this is all my opinion. If you guys got a problem with it, you can go fuck yourselves and get the fuck off of my channel, because you fuckers don't need to be here then. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, new to the series, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video of whatever I make. Ta-ta for now. Now I'm out. Poof.
I almost just said home run because I'm a retard.
You'd be you'd be a fucking great baseball commentator. You know that.
And they get a touchdown. Nice.
How the fuck are you still
okay.
alive? God.
No, I gotta let you out.
Get him out of there! Oh, fuck! What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, they just caused a rift in a space-time continuum. We're all fucked!